Two powerful earthquakes measuring 7.7 and 6.4 magnitude struck just 12 minutes apart. About 100 kilometers north of the country's capital, Naypyidaw, turning the lives of thousands of people upside down in an instant. After the disaster, the region has struggled to find relief. On Sunday, a magnitude 5.1 aftershock hit northwest of Mandalay. Experts warn that more aftershocks could occur in the coming days. People, no longer feeling safe in their homes, have begun living in open areas. Spending nights on the streets, the people of Myanmar now face not only aftershocks, but also hunger, thirst, and serious health issues. Magnitude 7.7 earthquake struck near Shuibo, in the Sagaing region, a densely populated area nestled between Myanmar's cultural capital, Mandalay, and the ancient city of Bagan. The earth shook violently for nearly 80 seconds. In that brief window of time, centuries-old temples crumbled, modern infrastructure shattered, and over 1,700 lives were lost. The epicenter lay just 10 kilometers beneath the surface, a shallow depth that only intensified the damage above ground. Seismologists confirmed it was a strike-slip earthquake originating along the Sagaing Fault. A major tectonic boundary that cuts vertically through Myanmar. This fault line is part of a broader geological collision between the Indian Plate and the Eurasian Plate. Releases, it can result in catastrophic earthquakes like this one. What made this quake even more extraordinary was its super shear characteristic. Though that figure is expected to rise as assessments continue. Roads, water treatment facilities, power stations, all heavily affected. But the impact wasn't confined to Myanmar alone. Across the border in Thailand, tremors were felt as far south as Bangkok, where a 33-story high-rise under construction in the Chatuchak district collapsed.
จะล่วงแล้วโอเคนั่นนะครับไปแล้วล่วงแล้วพี่เอ้ยทั้งตึกเลยสัตว์เอ้ย
18 people were killed there, and dozens more injured. The disaster prompted evacuations in high-rise buildings across the capital. In Chiang Mai and Mai Hong Son, residents fled homes and hotels as cracks appeared in walls and roads buckled. Emergency alerts went off across the region, and schools closed as a precaution. In southern China, particularly Yunnan province, several towns near the border reported moderate damage. Ruili, a city just 50 kilometers from the Myanmar border, saw apartment complexes sway for nearly a minute. In Myanmar, the response was swift, but overwhelmed. First responders, many of them civilians and monks, rushed to pull survivors from collapsed buildings using bare hands and makeshift tools. Aftershocks, some exceeding magnitude 5.5, have continued to rattle the region. These smaller quakes are dangerous in their own right, particularly for structures already weakened by the main shock. And yet, amidst the rubble, hope endures. Just 1 week after a devastating magnitude 7.7 earthquake shattered Mandalay, the city was struck again, this time by a violent thunderstorm on the night of April 5, 2024.
好冷啊！现在，这个冷。哇！
一灾，又有台风。
Thousands of vulnerable survivors were forced to endure yet another night of terror and hardship. The storm has further compounded the suffering of a population still reeling from one of the worst natural disasters in the region's recent history.
破一点，你不会给他带的。
The thunderstorm, which arrived late in the evening, lashed the city with intense rain and powerful winds that swept through makeshift camps where earthquake survivors had taken refuge. Many of these people were sleeping in parks, on sidewalks, or near the moats surrounding the affected areas. With homes reduced to rubble and aftershocks still occurring, the displaced residents had nowhere else to go. Rescue operations, already overwhelmed by the scale of destruction, suffered new setback. The storm swept through the camps set up by rescue teams, destroying tents and blowing away crucial equipment such as tables, chairs, and supplies.
睇嗱，後邊間冇㗎，你人家出名。
The dangerous conditions made it nearly impossible to continue search and recovery missions through the night. Further during the storm, people are seen huddling under plastic sheets, soaked to the bone, or taking shelter inside half-collapsed buildings to escape the rain. International response teams, already working in challenging conditions, now face further delays and disruptions. Public health concerns are growing rapidly. Even before the thunderstorm, the World Health Organization had warned of potential disease outbreaks such as cholera due to the lack of clean water, sanitation, and functioning healthcare facilities. The heavy rain on Saturday made matters worse. Pools of stagnant water mixed with sewage and debris have become a serious health hazard in quake-affected zones. The city of Mandalay now stands at a critical crossroads, battered by not just one, but two devastating blows in rapid succession. First, the earthquake, which reduced entire neighborhoods to rubble and left thousands without shelter. Now the storm, which washed away what little hope and structure remained. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay informed about the latest developments.